Hey everybody, it's Connie Carr and welcome to my channel. Tonight is game night at the Carr house and we're having homemade pizza. So stick around, you don't want to miss this. Okay, we're going to get started on our dough. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to proof my yeast that this recipe calls for. So I have 3/4 cups of water. And I don't know if you can see, but I have it at 109. My temperature is at 109. And you don't want your water too cold and you don't want it too hot. So somewhere between maybe 105 to 110 is ideal. So mine's at 109. And so I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of sugar and I'm going to put this in my water. And I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast and I'm going to put that in and I'm going to stir it up till it's kind of bubbly here. And that's going to activate, and when this becomes little bubbles, then it'll be ready to put into our dough mixture. So we're going to let that kind of get activated. And then we're going to use, over here in this bowl, I'm going to use 2 cups of flour. All-purpose flour is fine. And we're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to put that in there. And we're going to kind of just mix this up. I'm just going to use my hands today. I've got a really cool mixer that David bought me for Christmas. It does have a dough kneader, but for this recipe, it's so simple and easy that you probably don't have to knead it very long, maybe a couple of 2 or 3 minutes till it forms into a ball. So while my yeast is activating, I'm going to set this here for maybe 5-10 minutes and let that yeast activate. And once that's activated, we'll put it into our dough mixture, and then we're going to have wonderful, wonderful pizza dough here in just a little bit. So hold on. I'm going to let this yeast activate, and then I'll show you the rest. Okay, so my yeast has proofed, and I hope you can see that little bubbles, and it's just eating that sugar up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the yeast in our flour and our salt mixture. Just going to pour it in right there. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Like that. And then I'm going to stir this up just a minute. And then I'm going to get my hands in it. So what we're going to do is let that get all nice and coated together like such. And then you want to keep this dough moving and really moving. And yeah, I always make a mess, but that's okay. Isn't that what cooking's all about? So anyway, I'm about to turn this over and kind of knead it, but you want it sticky like this to form a ball. And then I'm going to put this out on my counter. And I'm going to get the remaining ingredients. And I'm just going to start working this in like so. Just keep it kind of moving. Get it out from your fingers here. And I just don't think this would ever work with having gloves on, because then you'd never get anywhere. So I'm going to get the rest of this out of my bowl. Add it to it. Like so. We're going to do this little number. Then you want to make it to where it's a real soft ball. I hope everybody's having a great day. Here in West Texas, it's raining. And so usually on a Friday night, when I'm shooting this video, is a Friday night, and we have game day at the Carr house. And I think last time Oh, I think David beat me for most games, but I beat him the first game in Yahtzee, didn't I? I did. He's shaking his head. Yes, he's not going to talk. But I'm going to get him in this next video where we're going to make the sauce together, and then we're going to have some yummy, yummy pizza. Okay, I just about got this to where I want it, and it should be in a really nice little form, a ball form here. It looks really good. So what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to take the same bowl that I mixed it in, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, maybe a teaspoon. We'll see how that looks. Now I'm going to take my bowl and I'm going to coat it real good like this on all sides. Then I'm going to take my dough and I'm going to just put my dough in it, and I'm going to cover my dough in my olive oil all over, because when it has to rise, you want this real nice and soft and smooth and coated so it doesn't get crusty. So anyway, I'm going to leave it in my little bowl right here. I'm going to cover it with a towel. My mom always used to do this when she cooked yeast rolls at our house. I remember her putting the towel over her little bowl. So anyway, I'm going to cover it and put it in a nice warm place somewhere here in my kitchen. It's nice and cozy here for about 1 to 2 hours. And then we're going to come back and we're going to make the most fantastic pizza sauce for our crust. I'm about to dice up some yummy vegetables for our wonderful topping for our pizza. But before I do that, I just wanted to remind you, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, whatever. I have enjoyed making these videos for you guys, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I hope that I've inspired you in some kind of way. So stay tuned for the yummy, yummy goodness. Okay, we're back to make our sauce and our pizza topping. And I have in the kitchen with me today my handsome husband, David. Thanks for joining me. We don't do this very often, do we?
No, we don't, but looking forward to it.
Okay, why don't you tell me what you have going?
We have browned up some ground round beef for the topping of our pizza. You can use whatever toppings you want, but we ground up some beef and put some Italian seasoning and a little bit of salt and pepper in to season it. We also have some pepperoni. We're gonna make a combination supreme pizza.
Yummy.
So we're gonna add a little bit of pepperoni and also some Canadian bacon.
And then I chopped up some bell pepper and onion too. We're going to top it with that and some yummy cheese. But first of all, our sauce here. What I did, I went ahead and made it up for you guys, and I'll just tell you what it is. 1 can of tomato sauce, and then I did a half of can of tomato paste, and then I put garlic, onion powder, basil, and then I put some thyme in it, and about a teaspoon of sugar, and also some red pepper flakes. And I will have this recipe in the description under my name here, where you just hit description. But we're going to taste this, and it really looks yummy and thick and good. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to assemble our pizza because our dough is already finished. Is your meat already done?
Meat is ready.
Okay. Hey, I like your shirt. Do you fix things and know stuff?
I fixed a few things around the house for sure.
Do. Oh, well, I can attest to that after 42 years. He's my fix-it man. That's okay. I like that shirt. That's good. Okay, I'm going to get the dough real quick. I think we can turn the burner off of this. I just let this simmer for about 10 minutes, and that's it. It was real easy to do, and it's really yummy. I think Dave's kind of already had a little taste of that, haven't you?
Yeah, very good.
Of course. He's my taster. You know, from my videos, I'm always giving him something. Okay, our dough is ready. And so we're just going to press it down like this. And we're going to come in here. Ooh, that looks good. Spread it out like this. Kind of dry on that one side, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of that olive oil on that. Just spread it on this pan a little bit. I have a 16-inch pan here. That's normally what we do with our pizzas, is make 16-inch, because I think I'm just going to roll that out a little bit. Stretch this out. Ooh, yum. I can't wait to taste this. Can you?
Yeah, it looks good.
Look, David.
Looks great.
I'm going to put the sauce on there while I wash
Sure.
my hands.
Put a little bit of sauce and spread it around.
Yummy. Put all of it on there.
Oh, you want all of it, huh?
Yeah.
Might as well.
What you think?
The more ingredients, the better for us.
Ooh, yum. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to let you spread it out there.
Ooh, we make a pretty good team, I guess, since we don't normally cook together, like I said. And we're used to being together in small spaces anyway, because we lived in an RV for almost 18 years, and we traveled and worked and traveled and worked. But it was a great, fun experience for us, and one that we probably wouldn't take the world for. Made wonderful friends. And hi, y'all, if you're out there, all of our Canadian friends, we miss you, we love you. And anybody else that we've met along the way, it's been wonderful. We've had wonderful customers and just met so many wonderful people. But I wouldn't take for our RV experience.
Oh, me either.
And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll do a channel on it someday, right? You never know.
So she's got the sauce put over the pizza dough, and now it's time to put the cheese. We're using mozzarella cheese.
Was that all the sauce that we had?
That's all the sauce we had. It's perfect, though.
Is that enough?
Yeah, perfect.
Right. Looks good. You're going to put cheese on first. And then we love cheese, so we'll probably put cheese here, cheese on the next layer.
Lots of cheese.
And maybe cheese on the next layer.
And get it all, we like to get it all the way to the edge of the crust.
Yeah. I tried to make an edge on that crust, but it'll rise. Okay. I hope all of you guys will try this recipe. It's fun. Maybe you can try it with your grandchildren like we do and have a game night. I mean, when was the last time you had a game night? We play Yahtzee, we play Wahoo, we play Monopoly. We just bring out the games and whatever comes out. Oh, and we play Hearts with some really good friends of ours, and it's so fun. And we laugh and have a great time. And it's just a way to connect and connect in the kitchen, don't you think?
Oh, sure.
Our grandkids would love to be here doing this with us, I'm quite sure. They had other obligations this weekend, so they couldn't do it. But I'm going to put the vegetables on, and then we're going to put the meat on here. And we didn't really saute our vegetables. You could if you wanted to, but I'm thinking they're going to cook in really good with the rest of the pizza here in just a little bit when we get it under that burner. I set my oven at 450. We're probably going to cook this for about 10 or 15 minutes until it's real bubbly and see how it turns out. Okay, I think we're ready for the hamburger meat. Is that enough?
Okay. You want to put the pepperoni on too?
Sure. Is that enough, or do you want more vegetables?
Sure. Oh, that looks great.
Okay, yummy.
Sprinkle some hamburger meat.
Oh, gosh, that smells so good. All right, we just using some pepperoni here. Sometimes we get the little ones. I think we picked these up at the store, and they looked real yummy, so we're going to do that. Oh, that looks good. Wow. Well, our company tonight's going to have a treat, aren't they?
Oh,
I have
it's
a
going to be
sister
so
coming,
good.
and she's playing games with us, so that'll be fun. Hey, let's put some more cheese on it too. I mean, gosh,
sure.
We might as well while we're doing it, right?
You want the Canadian bacon?
Of course. Is this it? All right. Ooh, yum. Do you want me to cut them in half or just?
No, that's fine.
Is that all right? Okay. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I have loved hearing from every one of you, and I want to hear from you some more. If you have any comments, if there's a question that you have, or if you have a recipe that you say, hey, Connie, I want you to try so-and-so, hey, I'm up for anything. So just comment and let me know, or shoot me an email at connie@conniecarr.com. All right, I'm ready for that.
Okay, a little bit of more cheese for good measure.
Yeah.
To make
How about a lot of cheese?
To make it brown on top.
Would a lot of cheese do? Sometimes if we don't have mozzarella, we just use any kind of cheese we have. Okay. Yum.
Yeah, we definitely got to show the finished product of this.
Oh, put the rest of that on here.
Oh, more?
Heck yeah.
So much for a diet.
No, we're not on a diet around here. You told me the other day.
We're on a pizza diet.
What did you tell me the other day? You said who needs to be healthy when you're 68 years old?
Right. At that point, it's beyond help.
Okay. Hey, we're going to pop it in the oven for about, I think this is going to be a 15-minute topper thing. But we're going to come back. We're going to taste it. We're both going to taste it this time.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, our pizza's done. And oh, look at this. It's so thick that the toppings are falling off of it. But we're going to have a bite of it anyway. And it's very hot. So how do you want to do this? Because I don't want to get it all over you. Woo! Is it good?
That is so good.
Okay, I'm going to have a bite. Oh,
not like a pizza you get when you order one.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you guys got to try this. And thank you, David, for sharing my kitchen with me today.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Hey, you guys, don't forget to tell somebody you love them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.